And make sure that you fill your tank up with gas 100% before you enter Big Bend Park, because it is a lot bigger and a lot hillier than I anticipated. Hi everybody, it's Chelsea. I have a farmer's tan, and today is the day that Big Bend makes its debut on my channel. If you are new to my channel, which a lot of you guys are, I am Chelsea. I travel around in a little camper trailer and I make travel vlogs, and also I try my best to give good campground reviews and tips on how to be a nomad. So I don't want to do a lot of talking in this video. Basically, I just want to say that from San Antonio and Alamo, we drove straight to Big Bend National Park. Big Bend State Park is right next to it, which we did not go to, but we had a really good time in Big Bend National Park. We stayed at a campground, I believe it was called BJ's, and it was not far at all from Big Bend National Park, and it was in a town called Terlingua. It is a pretty decent campsite. They've got some construction going on, so there's some new sites available. The only thing I will say about that place was that in the back, which is where we were camping, there were some people that lived out there, and they have a ton of dogs, and a couple of their dogs kind of like walked up to our campsite at a certain point. But other than that, the people there were super accommodating to our last minute needs of finding a place, and they have a like mobile home that serves as like the guest lounge where you can take showers. They've got bathrooms, they've got laundry, all the jazz. So it was pretty good. So I'm basically just going to go straight to the footage. I do want to say though that if you are going to Big Bend National Park, definitely try to dedicate at least 3 days to being there. We were there for like a day and a half, and we explored a lot of it, but there's so many hikes and so many trails and so many things that you can do there that if you have the time, stay for at least 3 days. Also, if you want to go kayaking down the Rio Grande River, definitely make your appointment ahead of time. It's an all-day event, and they don't really do like short notice things. You have to be there really early in the morning in order to take off with the group. Definitely recommend that experience. We didn't do it, but I did see a bunch of people who were doing it, and it looked like they were having a ton of fun. There is this one part of Big Bend that we went down to go on a short hike down by right by the river, and I didn't realize this, but the border is literally just part of that Rio Grande River, and it's really shallow, so you could really easily literally walk straight into Mexico if you wanted to. Obviously, don't be dumb about it. Don't do it if you don't have a passport. The 9 yards. Security's pretty low, so it's definitely possible, but we didn't walk into Mexico, but we definitely walked into the river that was the border. There are a couple Mexican natives that will hang out around there, and they make some really cool like souvenirs and merchandise that you can get from them. They'll also sing you songs and teach you some Spanish, and some of them have really cool mustaches. Dylan, my travel buddy, actually got a pretty cool deal with them because one of them saw that he had like a little pocket pen flashlight, and they traded it for a coozie for beer cans and stuff, and it's pretty cool to have just something authentic from Mexico. So that was a good trade. I'd like to thank Jesus for that one. I'm not going to waste any more time with blabbering. Let's just get straight to everything I filmed there. once again, I want to thank everybody for watching my video about Big Bend. It was such a cool experience. I'm super stoked that I got to go there, and it was time to move on. I am on the way to meet up with my brother and his girlfriend Brooke, and we are heading into New Mexico to go see Carlsbad Caverns and White Sands, and I'm really excited about that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you want to stay updated with my travel vlogs, or if you are interested in being a nomad sometime in the future. I do have videos that I try to put out that give some type of advice and tips on how to live this lifestyle, and just things that I've found that have made it easiest for me. I'm gonna try to start doing 2 videos a week. One is probably gonna be a travel vlog, and the other I'm gonna try to do some type of tip. I mentioned a Q&A. I've gotten a couple questions. I still want to do that, but I have not gotten enough questions to make the whole video. So if you have any questions for me that you would like me to answer in my Q&A video that I am going to film in the near future, please leave them in the comments below. I also want to give a huge shout out to 2 patrons that donated to my Patreon account. Their names are Kenneth and Jesse, and for the record, no one has to do anything like that, but it really does help me out a lot. And with the savings that I have from my Patreon from last month, I am able to afford to buy 4 solar powered floodlights that are going on all 4 corners of my camper, which is exactly what a couple of you recommended after I posted the video of my horror story from Florida. If you haven't watched that, I'll leave a little thing here for you to go see that video, because that was by far the scariest thing that's happened to me on this journey so far. But I did just want to give a shout out to you guys. Those types of donations are what keep me going. They help with gas, they help with food, and there's definitely a couple things that I didn't think of that I would need for the camper that I'm going to end up needing for safety reasons and all that jazz. Like a couple of you guys recommended getting like a little infrared camera and stuff so that I can see who's outside at night if I do have one of those experiences again. Also, I am trying to save up for a Steadicam mount for my camera, because I hate the shaky footage of when I'm walking and everything. So eventually I'll be able to afford that, and I'm saving up for all that stuff. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Welcome to my channel, everybody that is new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.